Thank you so much for joining us for Marshall Community Credit Union's annual meeting broadcast. Before we get started, let's take a moment to review some housekeeping items. You will hear us reference two documents during the presentation. The first is the minutes from last year's annual meeting, and the second is our 2020 annual report. Each of these documents are available on our website on the About MCCU page. You'll also find the links to those same documents on today's broadcast description on your YouTube screen. It's also can be found in the email and social media announcements that you receive for today's presentation. If you're logged into a YouTube account, you can utilize the chat feature to submit questions. If you do not have a YouTube account, you can send your questions by email addressed to annualmeeting@marshallcommunitycu.com. We'll be responding to each question following today's broadcast. A recording of today's meeting will also be made available on our YouTube channel by searching Marshall Community CU. I'm Heather Luciani, CEO of Marshall Community Credit Union. I appreciate you taking the time to join us today for the annual meeting. I'll be introducing Jay Larson, our chairman of the board of directors. And we just want to make everyone know that we are separated and both fully vaccinated, so we are setting the mask aside just momentarily so that we can talk with you. Different than during last year's meeting, we're a little bit more comfortable with virtual meetings this time around, in addition to having some benefits from lessons learned from last year. We will be starting with the business portion of the meeting. And then once that's complete, we'll get to my favorite part, which is the recognition of our impressive 2021 MCCU scholarship recipients. At this time, I'd like to officially introduce Jay Larson, chairman of the Marshall Community Credit Union Board of Directors, to start our meeting.
I will call the annual meeting of the Marshall Community Credit Union membership to order. Our Marshall Community Credit Union Board of Directors appreciates you joining us today and wishes to thank you for being a member and an owner of MCCU. This meeting requires a quorum of membership defined by MCCU's bylaws as a minimum of 7 members. I have confirmed that we have met this requirement. Can I have a motion from the floor to accept our annual meeting minutes for April 20th, 2020 of last year?
So moved. Support.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. At this time, I'll turn it back to Heather to introduce you to all of our board members.
Thanks, Jay. MCCU has 9 members of our board of directors. Each board member serves the membership in a volunteer capacity. Collectively, our current board members have served MCCU for a combined total of 117 years. As I introduce you to each of our board members, they're listed alphabetically. So the first is Jerry Barrymore. Jerry has been a member of the board since 2010 and was elected to the board secretary position in 2011. He serves on 3 board committees, the Asset Liability Committee, Personnel, as well as the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee. Bill Claiborne joined the board in 1985. Bill has previously filled the roles of both secretary and treasurer for the board. Lisa Damron joined the board in 2014, and she serves on our Personnel Committee. Mike Darling has served as our vice chairman since 2014, having joined the board in 2012. He serves on our Personnel, Governance, and Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee for the board. Mark Garavaglia is our treasurer, and he has served in that role since joining the board in 2010. The committees he serves on are Personnel, Asset Liability, and Governance. Ashley Iovino was elected to the board in 2016. Ashley serves on the Governance Committee, and she chairs the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee. Doug Jackson has been a board member since 1984 and has previously served in the roles of both vice chairman and chairman of the board. Jay Larson, who you just met, was elected to the board in 2010 and has served as chairman of the board since 2014. As board chair, Jay also chairs the Personnel and Governance Committee, and he's a member of the Asset Liability Committee. Kelly Scott has served on the board since 2012. Kelly serves on the Governance as well as the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee. We appreciate each of our board members who devote their time, knowledge, and talents to the credit union and to representing the interests and perspectives of our 15,000 members. Their leadership and partnership with management and staff are critical components in fulfilling our mission. I'm thankful for the many hours they devote to the credit union's ongoing success. At this time, I'd like to share some highlights from 2020. Our annual report can be found on our website, as I mentioned earlier, as well as the description in the broadcast. The global pandemic has now passed its 1-year mark, with the impacts of the pandemic becoming a reality this time last year. We immediately focused on steps that we could take to protect the health and safety of our employees and our members. At the same time, we had to quickly become creative in finding alternate ways to provide the service and support that our members needed, minimizing the physical face-to-face interaction and increasing the self-service, electronic, and remote options available to members. The most important message I'd like to convey today is to express my gratitude to all those that supported and encouraged our organization as we implemented, evaluated, adjusted, and many, many times re-implemented strategies with safety at the forefront. Our team was creative, flexible, patient, and they maintained complete focus on meeting the needs of the membership. While they faced their own challenges and worries around the pandemic, they went above and beyond each and every day, oftentimes working with members one-on-one to find solutions that met the specific needs of that individual. Our board of directors provided guidance, support, and encouragement that was so important in giving our team the space to develop a plan for an event that provided no precedent to draw upon. Our members who were facing financial challenges, stress around health and safety, and overall uncertainty were patient and understanding. This provided us with the flexibility to find the most beneficial solutions. All of you continue to have a significant role in MCCU continuing to navigate the pandemic. Thank you so much for your role in helping us to be successful. Throughout 2020, member relief programs were a significant focus for the organization. While each of the highlighted programs that you see on your screen continue today, these are just some of the statistics from the initial 3 months of the pandemic. Through April and June of last year, we provided 1,500 personal and auto loan skip-a-pay requests, waiving all associated fees. 550 mortgage loan payment deferrals. We assisted 100 small businesses with paycheck protection solutions, assisted an additional 65 small businesses with restructuring their loan payments, and we waived all loan late fees for all members from April to June. In addition to the formal programs we offer for pandemic relief, our focus remains on working with members individually to provide solutions they need to reach their financial goals.
2020 was a strong year financially for our credit union, despite the pandemic. MCCU's asset grew at 21%, driven primarily by growth in deposit accounts around the pandemic uncertainty, and corresponding reduced spending and increased savings. Loans to members were strong, driven by the low interest rate environment and real estate lending. Even with interest rates so low, MCCU paid out over $2.3 million to members in interest, dividends, and CASASA rewards. MCCU once again was recognized in several areas, including overall strength, member engagement, safety and soundness, and member satisfaction. A few of those honors are on your screen. I would like to specifically call out our Member XP Best of the Best Award. MCCU received awards for Outstanding Member Loan, Transaction, Mortgage Loan, and New Member Experiences. These awards are determined directly by your feedback, by you, our members, through online surveys submitted throughout the year. As owners of our credit union, your satisfaction is the greatest indicator we have for success. The next item of business today is this year's election results of the Board of Directors. The nominating committee recommended a slate of candidates accepted by the Board of Directors for the re-election of incumbents Bill Claiborne, Mike Darling, Ashley Aveno. No other nominations were received from the membership. Because only one person was nominated for each vacancy, voting by the membership was not necessary. On the behalf of membership, the board secretary, Jerry Barrymore, has cast a unanimous ballot for the election of these directors. At this time, can I have a motion for approval of our 2020 annual report, which includes the treasurer report?
So moved. Support.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Thank you. Now back to Heather for information on our 2021 MCCU Scholarship Program.
I'm really excited to talk with you about our 2021 MCCU Scholarship Program. Back in 2014, we began a scholarship program for graduating high school seniors, and each year we grant 8 scholarships, with each recipient receiving $1,000. Recipients are selected based upon academic history, community involvement, extracurricular activities, financial need, and also either a written essay or a 1-minute video on the topic of money management. Before we announce our scholarship recipients from this graduating class, I'm excited to share with you the application video submitted by Eliana Dubois.
Money, defined as any accepted form of payment for goods and services, is mega important, like really important, especially now that I'm getting ready to go to college. Everyone knows that college isn't cheap, but not everyone knows how to deal with its expenses. Luckily, my family's been a great role model for how to deal with money. They encouraged me to get a job and a debit card so I could learn to manage money on my own. I learned it's really important, but it's also easy to lose quickly. When you have your own money, it's tempting to buy everything in sight, but as my family helped me to learn, doing that means you have less money afterwards and you have to wait till you get more. Saving money lets you buy one big meaningful thing like college, instead of like a fidget spinner and some slime from the dollar store. Since I'm going into college, my financial knowledge is going to be challenged. Loans and scholarships are starting to come into play, and I've realized that high school doesn't really teach you much about those things. They preach going to college, but rarely explain how much money you need to save and how to manage student loans and payments. I wish I would have learned more about that in high school, so that student loans wouldn't seem so terrifying.
And now to introduce you to our scholarship recipients. Our first recipient is Ryan Andrews. Ryan is graduating from Olivet High School in the Battle Creek Area Math and Science Center, where he's taken over a dozen science courses in the past 4 years. Ryan is a member of National Honor Society, Link Crew, Theater Group, and captain of the drumline. Ryan also is on both the track and cross country teams where he has served as captain. In addition to all of that, Ryan finds time to work at his part-time job and volunteer in his community. In the fall, Ryan plans to attend the University of Michigan to study chemical engineering. Congratulations, Ryan.
Hello, my name is Ryan Andrews. I go to Olivet High School, but I do live right here in Marshall. And I just wanted to say a great big thank you to Marshall Community Credit Union and everyone that's been involved with the whole process. You know, it's pretty crazy seeing that I took the time to fill out the form and I tried to write a good essay to really see that pay off. It's quite rewarding, so thank you. I will be going to the University of Michigan in the fall. I'll be studying some form of engineering, and this scholarship is going to be really huge for me. So thank you.
Our next recipient is Kylie Crandall. Kylie is graduating from Harper Creek High School, where she has shined academically. Described as being outgoing, thoughtful, and a classroom leader, she has earned academic awards in a variety of subjects. It's not all work and no play, though, as Kylie also serves as captain on both the volleyball and women's track teams. To top it off, she's on student council, a member of National Honor Society, and part of DECA, which is a leadership program for high school students. Kylie plans to attend Grand Valley State University in the fall to study chemistry, with future plans to attend medical school. Congratulations, Kylie.
Hi, my name is Kylie Crandall, and I am honored to be named a 2021 MCCU Scholarship recipient. I plan to use this money for housing, tuition, and books in the fall at Grand Valley State University, where I plan to major in chemistry. I want to give a special thank you to all of those who make this scholarship program possible for those of us seeking financial assistance in our secondary education. Thank you again.
Up next is Eliana Dubois. Eliana will be graduating with nearly a 4.2 grade point average from Marshall High School. That, combined with several honors and advanced placement classes, we know she's a very dedicated and hardworking student. On top of her studies, she's also a member of the varsity cheer team, choir, National Honor Society, and Links, which is a program that pairs general education students with a peer who has autism. In addition, she's part of a local dance company and competition team and is able to hold down 2 part-time jobs. In the fall, she plans to attend the University of Michigan and major in psychology with a minor in dance. Congratulations, Eliana.
Hi, my name is Eliana Dubois, and I am one of this year's MCCU scholarship recipients. I am incredibly grateful to have received this scholarship because it'll help me out a lot with my college career. Next year, I will begin attending the University of Michigan, and I will be majoring in psychology and hopefully minoring in dance. So, yeah, the money will be a great help with beginning my college education.
Rachel Hankinson is our next recipient. Rachel is graduating from Marshall High School, where she has excelled in her classes and is described as a hardworking, goal-oriented, and academically focused student. She can be found behind the scenes with the Marshall High School Theater Group and as a member of the yearbook staff. She's a member of National Honor Society and the Marshall Public Schools Ignite tutoring program. Rachel plans to attend Michigan State University in the fall to study psychology and neuroscience. Congratulations, Rachel.
Hello, my name is Rachel Hankinson. I am a senior at Marshall High School, and I am one of the winners of the MCCU Scholarship Fund for College Education. I just want to say thank you so much to the Marshall Credit Union for awarding me this fund. I can't express how thankful I am. Every cent counts towards a college education, and I cannot be more thankful enough. So for my college education, I plan to be a psychology major with a minor in neuroscience. And college is really important to me because I absolutely love being educated, and psychology is one of the topics I'm passionate most about. So once again, thank you so much to the Marshall Credit Union for this scholarship award.
Mary Kurtz is our next scholarship recipient. Mary will be graduating from Marshall High School, where she is well known for her talents in the arts. She is a singer with the Albion 4-H Creative and Expressive Arts Program, an active participant in theater productions at the Frank Center for the Arts and at Marshall High School, and she's a member of the Marshall Singers Program. She plans to travel the world and experience different cultures and would love to be a voice actress for Disney. She plans to attend Albion College in the fall. Congratulations, Mary.
Hi, my name is Mary Kurtz, and I go to Marshall High School, and I'm very grateful to be one of the 8 recipients of the Marshall Community Credit Union scholarships. This scholarship will help me towards my education at Albion College, where I'll be studying music or anthropology and sociology or maybe something else. Thank you, Marshall Community Credit Union, for giving me the opportunity to apply, and thank you again for granting me the scholarship.
Up next is Graham Maurer. Graham will be graduating from Marshall High School, where he is an honor student and athlete. participating in football and track. Graham is described by his teachers and coaches as hardworking, honest, and attentive, but above all else, he is kind. Giving back to others in his community is something that comes naturally to him. He can be seen volunteering at local food banks, in his church community groups, as well as assisting younger athletes in training and exercise programs. Graham has plans to attend Albion College in the fall to study pre-engineering. Congratulations, Graham.
Hi, my name is Graham Maurer. I'd like to thank Marshall Community Credit Union for giving me this scholarship and opportunity to further my career. I'll be studying at Albion for 3 years in engineering, and then I'm going to transfer to Michigan to further that. And I'll also study business there with the Gerstacker Institute. And I'd like to thank you because this will help me pay for my books, housing, and just my career in general. Thank you.
Our next recipient is Delphina McDonald. Delphina will be graduating third in her class with highest honors at Marshall High School. A straight-A student who's taken numerous honors and advanced placement classes, Delphina is also dual enrolled at Kellogg Community College. She participates in the academically gifted and talented youth program, and she's fluent in German. Delphina clearly challenges herself academically, but also finds time to give back to her community and school. She's a member of the Gay Straight Alliance at Marshall High School and an American Cancer Society Bark for Life event volunteer. She has plans to attend the University of Michigan to study pre-med in the fall. Congratulations, Delphina.
Good evening, my name is Delphina McDonald and I'm here to say thank you to Marshall Community Credit Union for awarding me this scholarship. I'm going to use the money to go to the University of Michigan, and this scholarship is going to make it a lot easier for me to attend this upcoming fall. So again, thank you.
Our final scholarship recipient is Jasmine Sowers. Jasmine will be graduating from Quincy High School, where she is part of the National Honor Society, the Quincy High School Green Club, and a leader in youth and government. Jasmine has taken both pre-advanced placement and advanced placement classes at Quincy High School, as well as English courses at Kellogg Community College. Diligence, effort, and hard work are each noted as trademarks of Jasmine. Jasmine plans to study psychology and criminal justice at Trine University this fall. Congratulations, Jasmine.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Sowers, and I'm a 2021 MCCU scholarship recipient. I am so grateful and honored to have been chosen for this scholarship, and I cannot thank everybody who made it possible enough. In fall of 2021, I will be attending Trine University, where I will study psychology and criminal justice. I plan to receive my bachelor's in both and then attend graduate school to study both as well. This scholarship will help me educate myself further in the studies that I am passionate about, and I'm so excited to continue my studies in it. I cannot thank everybody enough who made this possible. Thank you again.
On behalf of Marshall Community Credit Union, we're so pleased to be able to recognize the hard work of these graduates and have a hand in supporting their continued education financially. I appreciate the hard work of all of those that assisted in this program, with special thanks to Andrea Tucker, Marshall Community Credit Union's financial education coordinator. From publicizing our scholarship program and coordinating information with all of our applicants to leading the selection process, Andrea does a great job leading this scholarship program. As a wrap up of our celebration of these graduates, I'm excited to share the scholarship submission video that Mary Kurtz sent to us. It provides just a glimpse of her talents in the arts. Enjoy.
I've been in school for the last 14 years, collecting knowledge that may or may not be applicable in my career. They make us take math class like algebra and geometry, but what I struggle to understand is how equations apply to me. Next year I go into the world, but there's something that's confusing to this girl. Why aren't we obligated to take a personal finance class? That seems like something everybody should have to pass. Cause how do I do taxes? How do I invest? How do I save money? And what is interest? What is a credit card? And what's a good or bad credit score?
On behalf of the MCCU's Board of Directors, I would like to thank our staff. Their dedication to serving the membership is evident through MCCU's results and recognition received throughout the year. We appreciate their commitment to living our mission statement, which is partnering with members for financial success through service, solutions, and education. We thank you for participating today and wish you continued health and safety. Thank you for choosing MCCU as your financial partner. We look forward to getting back to the benefits and relationships that we gain with face-to-face service. As a reminder, if you have any questions about today's presentation, you can email us at annualmeeting@marshallcommunitycu.com. A recording of today's meetings will be available to you on YouTube channel by searching Marshall Community CU. With that, I now adjourn the MCCU's annual meeting. Thanks again for attending our YouTube event, and good evening.